Respected elders, educationists, the teachers, and dear students, welcome. In this class, we are going to say five couplets from 306 to 310 under the chapter Not Getting Anger. Beautiful couplets. These five couplets narrates the importance of not getting anger, that is, controlling anger. Come, let us see what they say. Tirukural, comments and explanations with a new dimension. Five couplets from 306 to 310. Live 124, dated 21 8 2024. Couplet 306. Wrath is the fire burning not only the man who has it, but also those who stand by him, though not touching it. Again, the couplet. Wrath is a fire burning not only the man who has it, but also those who stand by him, though not touching it. What is the message? It is anger not only ruins the man who has it, but also it would ruin all those who stand by him or who are connected with him. Again, anger, anger is a worst fire. It would not only ruin the man who has it, but all those who are connected with him. Such a worst thing is wrath. Explanation. Anger is the fire burning in the mind. It would destroy both the man who has it and his kith and kin. That is, anger would not only ruin the man who enjoys it, but also his family, friends, and belongings. Won't it? Anger would ruin its owner with his kith and kin. For greatness would glorify him who overcomes anger. Again, couplet. Wrath is the fire burning in not only the man who has it, but also those who stand by him, though not touching it. Anger is so powerful that it would not only harm the man who enjoys it, but all those who are connected with him would be harmed. Couplet 307. He who thinks anger is his strength would suffer pain as the man who spikes the ground by hand feels pain. Again, he who thinks anger is his strength would suffer pain as the man who spikes the ground by hand feels pain. The message is, what's the message hidden in this couplet? That is, the man who thinks that his anger is his strength would suffer as the man who spikes who beats the ground by his hands feels pain. Again, the man who thinks that his anger is Christian would suffer the pain that a man who beats the ground by his hand feels pain. The man, that is explanation. The man who takes anger as a strong weapon is a person short of wisdom. The man who thinks to control others by the power of his anger would suffer as the man who smites the ground by his hand feels pain. That is, the man who thinks to frighten others by his anger would be frightened by his anger itself. Continues. Anger would harm only its owner. Anger would harm only its owner. Core. Those who love to live in the hearts of others won't touch anger. Those who love to live in the hearts of others won't touch anger. Again, he who thinks anger is his strength would suffer pain, as the man who spites the ground by hand feels pain. The man who thinks his anger is his strength would suffer the pain, as the man who beats the ground by his hand feels pain. Couplet 308. Though a man calms you as the tongues of fire, it would be good to have friendship with him sans anger. A beautiful couplet. Though a man harms you as the tongues of fire, it would be good to have friendship with him sans anger. That is without anger. What is the message? That is, though a man had harmed you like the flames of fire, when he comes to have friendship with you, you should welcome that. That would earn you greatness. If this is the message, it is. Even though a man had harmed you like the, bundle of flames, when he comes, even though a man had harmed you like the bundle of fire, the burning flames, when he comes to have friendship with you, you should honor that friendship. That would earn you greatness. Explanation. Even though a man had harmed you, as if a bundle of fire had burned, had been thrust upon you. That is, even though a man had harmed you, as if a bundle of fire had been thrust upon you, when he seeks your friendship, taking his friendship sans anger would earn you greatness. That is, even if a man had harmed you terribly, when he comes to you for friendship, honoring his friendship would earn you greatness. Content, honoring even the friendship of him who harmed you much would earn greatness. Honoring even the friendship of him who harmed you much would earn you greatness. Quote, he who ever takes enmity as enmity would get ruined by that enmity. This is the quote. He who takes enmity as enmity would get would get ruined by that enmity. So we should forget enmity. When times come, make that convert that enmity into your friendship. That is wisdom. Again, though your man harms you as the tongues of fire, it would be good to have friendship with him sans anger. That is, even though your man had harmed you as the flames of fire, when it comes to you seeking your friendship, honoring that friendship would earn you greatness. Couplet 309. If a man never indulges wrath at his heart, all the desires he can at once get. A beautiful couplet. If a man never indulges wrath his heart, all the desires he can at once get. What is the message? It is, if a man does not get anger, if a man does not feel angry even at his mind level, if a man does not feel anger even at his mind, then he could enjoy all the goodness that he wants to enjoy. Is the again, if a man never feels anger the level of even at the level of his mind, if a man never feels anger at the level of his mind, then he could gain all goodness that he wants to gain in the world. If a man never indulges wrath at his heart, all he desires, he can at once get. Explanation. A man could gain all desired things if he never entertains anger, even by heart. A man would gain all desired things if he never entertains anger, even by heart. That is, the man free of anger could gain whatever he thinks. The man free of anger could gain whatever he thinks, whatever he wants. Continues. He who never knows anger could gain all desired things. Continue. He who never knows anger could gain all desired things. God, he who plays anger would be played by anger. He who plays anger would be played by anger. Again, Couplet. If a man never indulges wrath at his heart, all he desires he can at once get. If a man does not feel, if a man doesn't feel anger even by his heart, then he could enjoy all goodness that he wants to enjoy. Couplet 310. Men of exceeding wrath are like the dead. Men who have renounced wrath are like the Jesus of good. Again, men of exceeding wrath are like the dead. Men who renounced wrath are like the Jesus of sages of good. What is the message? That is, people who have exceeding anger are like the dead. Again, people who fall a prey to anger are like the dead. People who have renounced anger are like the great. Just one second. Once again, people who enjoy anger are like the dead. People who have renounced anger are like the great. There is people who enjoy anger are the men of moon are like the dead. People who have renounced anger are the great. Explanation. People who get excessive anger are like the dead people. People who have given up anger are like the sages. That is, people of excessive anger would be recorded as men of mold. People of excessive anger would be recorded as men of mold. People free from anger would be esteemed with great respect. Content. Excessive anger would ruin reputation. Renouncing anger would end reputation. This is the content. Excessive anger would ruin reputation. Renouncing anger would end reputation. Co. He who never enjoys anger is the emperor of grace. He who never enjoys anger is the emperor of grace. Again, men of exceeding wrath or the dead or like the dead. Men who renounce wrath are like the judges of good. That is, people who enjoy excessive anger are like the dead. People who have renounced anger totally are the great. Now let us see the comment. Not getting anger. My comments. There would never be an enemy so bad as anger to a man. By nature, an enemy would attack us from outside, standing front to front. But this enemy is a thief, hiding himself in our heart itself. He would never get satisfied till he approves us. That is, anger would never get satisfied till he approves it, till he does a root out us. Anger is a dangerous disease, changing the smiling face to dawn. It would make the peaceful family life. It would make the peaceful family life a life of conflicts and contradictions. It would make friends and relatives as enemies. Anger is a poisonous virus. It would ruin our deliberating capacity. It would seriously damage the mind so that the mind could not take things in their forms. The mind would be totally unable to understand the happenings. in the right sense. Such a word effect anger would inflict upon the mind. Such a word effect anger would inflict upon the mind. Anger would degrade even a king to a beggar. It would fell even a king in a second. Forbearance and not cutting wrath are the two sides of the coin of life. They are twin sisters, eye and sight, to make life fertile and prosperous. Let's respect and protect them as the soul of life. There is no sin worse than wrath. Become great by felling wrath. Elders, educationists, they teach on their students. This we have seen. So, what a bad habit that man, that is ruling man. See, among the man is a part and parcel of various kinds of feelings and temptations. Among the wrath, wrath, there is anger. It's the worst fire. There is no worse enemy than anger. So we should be very careful, very careful. We should not fall a prey to the temptation of anger. So many things around, around us would tempt us to feel anger. So in the Couplet 308, Valdwin says, even though your man harms you like a bundle of flames of fire, but like the bundle of flames of fire, a cloud of flames of fire harms you. If your man harms you, even though your man harms you terribly, bear that patiently. When he comes seeking your friendship, welcome that, honor that friendship. That such a kind of temperament would elevate your greatness. It's a very, we should bear so many things. My dear, my dear students, my dear sons and daughters, my dear brothers and sisters, we are from the young to the old. We all are suddenly getting anger. You are suddenly feeling a prey. You are suddenly falling a prey to anger. See, from the 10 to the 80, because man, it is a part and parcel of all the kinds of positive and negative feelings. Yeah, among them, anger is the worst one. On no account we should develop the feeling of anger, getting anger. See, if you are a man of anger, first it would isolate you from your family members. Then in schools and colleges, it would isolate you from your friends. Then in the working place, it would isolate you from other workers. Then when you became a man of the family, it would isolate you from your life partner. It would isolate you from your children. That is, anger would isolate a man from the entire society. Such a worst disease is anger. See, as I mean, a man of right wisdom would not suddenly fall a prey to anger. Of course, whoever he may be, he can't escape from anger. Whoever he may be, he can't escape from anger because anger is a part of human beings. But training ourselves to overcome that when it arises unnecessarily, when it tempts us to fall on others, to show, void a shrunken face. So let us overcome our anger and earn greatness in our life. So let us go on living till the last breath, bearing patience as our face, bearing the patience as our face, and pushing back anger. He would earn us merit. So, okay, dear respected elders, educationists, teachers, and dear students, I thank all of you for listening to my class regarding the not having anger, not entertaining anger, but about 20 or 25 minutes. Till I meet you in the next class, I wish all of you a very nice and suitable time. Thank you.